Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. Now then, every now and again on the channel I get offered products to test. The vast majority of the time I will refuse because there's little or no relevance. Occasionally though, I'll get something that will pique my interest, and this is one of those times. Now this is an electronic tag. It's called a world tag. You can basically put it on your keys, put it in your car, put it in your luggage, and it will electronically locate your item for you if you lose them. Now I thought that these are especially relevant because the missus is always losing the keys around the house. So I thought, you know what, we're going to try these, see what they're like, because they might just solve that problem. There is, unfortunately, and I've only just realised, one major drawback is they pretty much only work with Apple products. So if you've got an Android phone, you're supposed to be able to get an app for it, but I've tried it, it doesn't work. And unfortunately, me and the wife, we're poor, so we've only got Android phones. But my kids who haven't got a mortgage can afford an Apple product, so they've got iPhones, so I have managed to test them. But like I say, they're like a knockoff Apple AirTag. I think they cost about 25 quid for 4 on Amazon at the moment, and that compares with 95 quid for the proper Apple product, so they are cheap. But do they work, and will they actually find my wife's keys? Now then, they did send me 4, 2 black, 2 white. The 2 white ones I've paired to each one of my son's iPhones using the Find My app. And basically, once they're paired to a particular iPhone, that they're paired for life, that's it. So they're only registered with that iPhone. So let's get them out of the box and have a look what we actually get. Now then, we get, in the box, we get the 2 little tags. Now I've pulled the plastic off one of them so you can see. And they come with a little plastic tab. If you pull that out, it activates the actual tracker. You get some instructions, and you get 2 little lanyards to wrap around various objects if you want to put them through your keys or through another item. I've just put the wife's key ring through the hole that's provided in the tag, and job done. So basically there's 4 major features on these things, and once you've paired them to an iPhone, which is super easy by the way, you just open the Find My app and press Find Nearby, and it literally pairs with them instantly. We had no trouble whatsoever. And once you've done that, you've got sort of 4 major features on these things. One is left behind remind. So the Bluetooth, so if you go out of range, your phone will remind you that you're out of range of these little tags, and obviously you've left something behind. You've got a Find Nearby function, which we have used, and I can confirm works a treat. So if you lose your keys in your house, you can put Find Nearby, and if you're within a certain range of the Bluetooth tags, they will start beeping and you'll be able to find basically your keys. Now, like I say, we have used that function and it works an absolute treat. Another one of the features is Find Far Away, and that you use the app for. And if they go out of Bluetooth range and you're not sure where they are, you can actually use, or you think they might have been stolen, you can actually use the Find My app, and it'll give you the last known location of the tag. Now I've actually got a screenshot here that one of my sons provided me with, so you can see it actually works. I mean, he sent me this from his iPhone, and as you can see, he's used a face plant emoji for the wife's keys. So that will tell us the last known location of her keys. So I mean, it's not real time, so it is limited in the fact that, you know, if somebody's walking around with your stolen product in like a shopping centre where there's plenty of iPhones, you can track exactly where your item is. But if this person disappears off into the middle of nowhere where there's no Bluetooth devices or no Apple products, you're pretty much stuffed. I mean, they're pretty useless. So they are limited, but you can track the whereabouts of your expensive items on a little map. The other feature is what they call lost mode, and if you activate it, you can put in some contact details. So if another Apple user finds your device or finds the tag, it gives them some contact details, and then if they're honest enough, they can contact you and tell you where your items are, which again is you're relying on other people with iPhones, and hopefully they are honest enough to give you your stuff back. Now obviously there are some limitations with these things. I mean, one of which is it's not GPS. It does require a Bluetooth connection to another Apple device. The next is the fact that you can't use them with Android. You're supposed to be able to get an app that allows you to track nearby tags. I've tried it, I couldn't get it to work, so as far as I'm concerned, it's Apple only. However, they do actually work a treat, and the find nearby function for me is worth its weight in gold. Because the wife did actually lose her keys after we put one of these or a couple of these tags on, and the lads were able to go and activate the little speaker on there, the little beeping speaker, and go and find a key. So they did actually work a treat. So I mean, would I recommend them? Yes, they do actually work as intended. There are some downsides with them. 25 quid for 4 of them compared to 95 quid for the Apple ones. Definite saving. So I reckon if you want to save yourself some money, you want to tag your electronic gear, and you've got an iPhone, etc., there's nothing wrong with these whatsoever. Don't know what the battery life is like in total. They can replace the internal battery when it is depleted, and you can basically turn these things on and off via that little button there. So would I recommend these little, what are they called, world tags? I'm going to say yes, because they do exactly what they say they're going to do. As ever, I will leave a link in the description to where you can go and get these things from. If you found the video of some use and interest, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're feeling that way inclined, hit that subscribe button. And if you're somebody with an iPhone and you're constantly losing your keys, this is the solution.